Welcome, Player 1. Please insert coin to play.
Welcome, watchers of illusion, to my castle of confusion. I'm looking at another demo today. This is on the Commodore Amiga 500, and it's Metro Siege, and it's a beat 'em up. And I've been meaning to bring this for a while, but now there's a playable demo with 3 levels, so we're going to go through it and see how we get on. You got 2 characters with an unlockable character, which I don't think we can do in this demo, but we're going to start with Alex, because why not? He seems like a good all-round kind of chap. Okay. So we're going to go through the usual criteria of review, graphics, sound, controls, playability, replay. I know it's not the full game yet, and I will review it again when the full game comes out, but we're going to review it on what we can see today. And so we'll go from that. So graphically, it's very nice. This is like, really gives Final Fight a run for its money, and I don't mean the original Final Fight, I mean Final Fight Enhanced. Really gives that a run for its money. It looks fantastic, and it plays really nicely as well, but we'll move on to that in a minute. So the scrolling's very, very smooth, as you can see here, and you've got nice character design, and it falls into the same trap as all the others, doesn't it? Got the same characters over and over again, but you know what, that's nitpicking. It's just that I always find it amusing that you've got the same characters, they've all got the same names. Like I said, nitpicking. Oh, you can grab, okay, so, cool. Right, but graphically it's very, very, very nice. It's kind of like Double Dragon and Final Fight got together and had a baby. That's pretty much how I can sum up this. It's very good. So you've got lots you can do. You can grapple, you can punch, you can do flying kicks. We'll move on to controls in a minute, because there's quite a unique thing that they've done with the controls. I don't like the pole in the middle of the screen there. Yeah, that's a bit of a strange choice, having something that blocks the action. Maybe it's possible in the final release to have like an outline, so you can see what your character's actually doing. Because if the action takes place behind the pole, then it kind of blocks out quite a lot of it. I'm not sure how you get around that one, really, apart from either removing the pole. I mean, it gives it that sort of depth, which I guess is what they're going for here. But, yeah, the obscuring of the vision isn't great, which is a shame. But, you know, there's time to fix these things. It's not the full release. So, you know, just if the developers are watching this, then firstly, welcome to the channel, and thanks for checking out my video. Always appreciate those. So, okay, let's move on. Let's move on to controls, because this is quite fun. So, it supports 2-button joysticks, which is really nice. So, you've got one for jump, and then you've got sort of like a multiple button. It's hard to describe it, but it does multiple things depending on what you do with it. So, if you hold your button down, your attack button down, then it gives you several choices whichever way you press your button. So, you can grab by holding the fire button down and pushing forwards. You can do a low kick, and you can do like a reverse attack as well. You can block by holding the button and pushing in the opposite direction. It takes a bit of getting used to, just to give you a heads up. Now, I will put the link in the description so you can go and get this demo for yourselves and have a go and see what you think. And let me know in the comments when you do, and if you'll be picking this one up when it gets to its final release stage. I, for one, will be looking forward to this. I mean, 3-level demo is actually really quite generous. So yeah, you can also kick them while they're down as well. You just approach them, hold down the fire button and press down, and you'll sort of lay into them, giving some nice boots to the ribs, which is quite a nice touch. So again, that's really nicely done. And the game itself is just pure arcade fun, really, and it's 2-player simultaneous, so that's going to give it a high score anyway. We all like it when we can get our friends round, have a beer, and beat the crap out of NPCs that should know better. Yeah, especially him. Look at him, he's got no top on. He should know better. Anyway, I digress. So all the usual sort of tropes that you see in these beat 'em ups are there. So you can pick up food that's that you get from trash cans, which I'm not quite sure, or bins as we call it in the UK. I'm not sure really how sanitary that is, but it seems to do the trick with the health bar. We'll look at the HUD as well. I've not done that yet. So in the top left is your character's stats, and who you're fighting as well, which is quite nicely compacted actually. I think that's really tidy instead of having big yellow bars across the top of the screen, or however they did it in Final Fight. But so you've got your character's name, you've got how many lives you've got, your health bar there as well, who you're fighting against and their health, all tucked into a nice tidy little package there. This we have a boss. Ooh. Oh, class. Let's put donuts on the side. Ah, that's cool. Okay. Officer Bob Robert, of course. Brilliant. He's a nice sized guy as well, isn't he? Look at him. I'm just wondering whether that's sort of a homage to Final Fight with Eddie. But again, with the whistling for the mobs, again, I think a lot of things have been sort of lifted from Final Fight in a homage, not sort of a direct rip-off, which is nice. Let's try the other character now. So she's got these like tonfa things. Oh, she can electrocute people. That's fun. Okay. Quite nippy as well. Quite fast around the screen, which is nice. I mean, this boss is quite slow, as I get punched in the face by him. Now, the music and the sound is absolutely fantastic. You get both at the same time. You can turn the music off in the options if you so wish, so you can just have all the nice meaty sound effects going on in the background, but it's really good to have that sort of arcade feel to it, is to have both on at the same time. He's going for the donuts. Oh dear. Right, so I actually prefer this character, I think. Yeah, it's good. It's nice that you've got a selection of characters as well, with an unlockable one coming in the future, in the full game. But this is one of those games I think I'd like to play through from start to finish and try and get it done. So, you know, keep your eyes on the page. I might do a review and then do maybe a playthrough video or something like that. We'll see how it goes. I would imagine that this game is coming out sometime this year. It's very polished already, so I can't imagine it will be too long of a wait. Maybe just some bugs and stuff to fix before it goes live. But it's awesome. It's absolutely awesome. Now he's got a shield, you see. I like this, kind of like a multi-stage boss fight where he goes and gets different things from the car. That's quite cool. Oh, has he got a taser there? Yes, he has. I love the fact that he keeps calling for villains as well to come and help him out. It's a bit of a contradiction on his profession there. But, yeah, works really nicely. So, for everything so far, I mean, like I said, the controls, they take a bit of getting used to with the holding the fire button down thing. But you know what? You'll soon get into it, and you'll soon be flattening the thugs of the Metro City, or Metro Siege, whichever Siege City. But yeah, it's just pure unadulterated fun. And this demo, I do believe you can play 2 players with. So if you want to go and check it out and have a friend join you, I strongly suggest you do so. Very nice indeed. Oh, so we're now chasing Officer Bob, which is always fun. Again with the oh look, Eddie Street. Oh, I like it. So I think that is a nod to Final Fight right there, plus the subway train in the background. It's all very Final Fight, isn't it? But I like it because it's got its own twist on things. It's not a direct replica. It's not, you know, it's not taking the piss. It's all in all a homage to great beat 'em ups of the arcades, and this works really nicely. I also like the fact that you can backtrack as well. You don't have to go forwards all the time, you can go backwards as well. But it works. Everything just works. They've got a solid game on their hands here. And I'm hoping it won't be too long before the final release comes, because it's a fantastic game. And if you're a beat 'em up fan, you're going to absolutely lap this one up, ladies and gentlemen. Like a dog laps its water, you will be lapping this game up in droves. So yeah. But yeah, it's fantastic. So that leads us straight into gameplay. You know, playability-wise, absolutely on the money here. So many different things to see and watch for in the actual way of playing. A bit of Target Renegade as well, by the way. If you can sort of think about how you beat them up on the floor, that's quite nice. But playability, it's a 10 out of 10 on playability. There's just no doubt about that. And replay value, of course, you're going to come back to this again. It's a great game, whether you're on your own the first run, then get a friend round to do a second run. I don't know if there's going to be multiple endings, because obviously this isn't the full game, so I don't know. But it works on so many levels, and I think that this is one of those games where the replay value is going to be top trumps, mate. Absolutely. Absolutely. So go and get this game. Go and get this demo, play it, and then let me know how you get on with it and see what you're thinking. And let me know what you think of the controls in the comments, because that's probably it's not controversial, but it's probably going to be the most topic of conversation with the game, because it's quite a unique way of actually doing it. Holding down the fire button and doing different directions. It's not something we've seen in beat-em-ups, really. So, quite nice to have that unique selling point there as well. So, well done, team. So, yeah, just keep an eye on the channel. I'll be letting you know when this game is out and bringing you the full version. But you know, like I said, based on what we're playing today, is the score it's going to get today. The major bugbear for me is the foreground poles getting in the way, and that's probably really nitpicky, but it does annoy me a little bit. It's nice to see where your character is at all times. I like what they were going for, but it just, I don't know, it just blocks too much of the action out. So maybe that's something you can fix. I don't know. Maybe you can get it so that you can, like I said, have some sort of glowy outline as you go behind stuff. That would be quite cool. But maybe that's asking a bit too much of the Amiga to do that, especially if it's on the 500. I think maybe the 1200 if there was an AGA version. Please, would be lovely. But as it stands, this game is fantastic. I would recommend this highly to anybody that enjoys beat-em-ups. It is a fantastic effort, and obviously you can see where all the influences are from. So I will leave it to you. Let me know what you think in the comments of the footage that you've seen today of me playing this now. And whether this is a game that you would consider getting for your Amiga, because I do believe that you can get it on physical hardware as well. So that's always good fun. But yeah, let me know. I always like to hear from my Amiga enthusiasts in the audience, what they think of the Amiga games, and especially the new ones that we've never seen before. So yeah, conversation starter, folks. Let's get it going. Anyway, that's it for this one. Remember, this is just a demo, and what a demo it is. I'm going to leave it to play for a few more minutes, and you can hear it with all of its sound glory going on. I will be back very soon with something else for you to check out. But until then, you guys, you keep it retro, and as usual, it's bye for now. Bye-bye!